The Boarding the Tantive 4 set is an iconic Star Wars moment being recreated in LEGO coming out on March 1st, and was graciously sent to me early by a European-based subscriber. I honestly think a set like this is long overdue. This is the most iconic moment in Star Wars and the first moment we ever see in Star Wars, finally recreated in LEGO. Let's waste no time and get into the main reason you're buying this set, which is for the figures. Both the Imperials and the Rebel Alliance feel extremely well balanced in this set. I love that Captain Antilles and the Rebel Fleet Troopers, minifigures that were once not very easily obtainable in more expensive sets, are finally in an inexpensive set. The Antilles figure is brand new. He's slightly updated from his 2019 appearance from the Tantive 4 playset. He has a slightly different head print, and the badge printing is a little bigger as well. The Fleet Troopers are unchanged from the Yavin 4 playset that came out last year. It's a shame none of these guys came with dual molded legs. I think that would have been really nice on these figures. But I'm happy to have ease of access to this type of troop builder as well. There's absolutely nothing new on the Imperial side. You get two standard Stormtroopers, the Darth Vader minifigure from last year's TIE Bomber, and the final dual diorama. As an A New Hope fan, it's a little annoying that this Vader is actually not accurate to his appearance in A New Hope. This version of Vader should have actually looked a lot like the one from the 2016 A-Wing and TIE Advance set, with printing showing parts of his cape covering his armor pieces. It's also really interesting that no one else has really noticed this. People will rush to go complain that the badge is the wrong color on Captain Vaughn, but getting Darth Vader wrong in his first appearance ever in Star Wars just goes unnoticed. Jokes aside, it's a minor nitpick, but it is worth pointing out. Overall, I'm happy with the selection of Imperial and Rebel Alliance figures we got here. Happy we got duplicates of the Stormtroopers and Fleet Troopers, and they didn't try and pack in a Princess Leia or an R2 or 3PO or something. Now let's talk about this boy. This set is actually part of LEGO's 25th anniversary wave of sets, which, similarly to what they did in 2019, is coming with special pack-in minifigures. The pack-in minifigure in this set was ARC Trooper 5. I was really excited to hear about, but the final figure that we got is just okay. But honestly, he's not horrible. All souped up with his backpack and the pistols and everything else, I think he looks pretty good on a first glance. And the face printing on him is phenomenal. I love this face print. Always happy to see a smiling clone trooper with all the neutral-faced clones we've been getting for years. The iconic printing on Fives' helmet just doesn't look that great. Everything is thinner and flatter than it should look. And this ultimately makes me wonder if there's a problem with LEGO's printing process on clone trooper helmets. It seems whenever there is a complicated shape they need to print on a clone trooper helmet, it just ends up looking a little pencil-lined. I don't know, maybe it's just the way LEGO has their pad printers set up to make clone trooper helmets. They do have to make thousands upon thousands of these, compared to someone like a GCC that makes these in small batches a few times a year. Moving on, he also has a new cloth piece for his pauldron. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this either. When you first put it on him, it almost looks like he's wearing a bow tie. The cloth seems to be a bit stiffer than the spongy capes that LEGO has been using now, so I think you're intended to shape the look of the pauldron, but even doing that, it doesn't look that much better. Overall, the figure is a pretty mixed bag. Moving on to the set itself, there isn't really much to talk about here. I do think it's a massive improvement from this set's predecessor, which was the Dark Trooper Attack set. It's much larger and the hallway looks a lot nicer. LEGO did a really good job replicating the Tantive's iconic looking walls. And I also love that you can combine this with another Tantive 4 set to make the hallway longer. There's two primary play features here. The first being the ability to set up either the Rebel Troopers or the Stormtroopers and fling them around as if they're being shot with these levers integrated on the side. There's also a door mechanism on the front that's really satisfying to use, and I love the effect they used with these cheese slopes and tiled pieces to make it look like the door has been blown off. When you get this set in hand, you'll find yourself doing this for hours. It's also nice to see that the door was a printed element. And the last play feature they included, I almost forgot to mention, is the torturing Antilles ability. A transparent piece has been included so you can recreate the scene where Darth Vader kills Captain Antilles for information. I think it's really funny that they actually included this. Overall, I'm really satisfied with this set. I think it's a great deal having around 500 pieces and 7 minifigures for about 55 bucks. But I do recommend waiting for a sale if you're planning on either buying multiples of this set or looking to amass Rebel Fleet Troopers. Again, it's really great to see one of the most iconic moments in Star Wars translated into LEGO. And I'm excited to see what other figures they do for this 25th anniversary line. But let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments down below, because that's all I've got, and I'll see you guys in the next video.